Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Before I get started, I want to thank people that have been sending me the cash apps. And I also want to send a happy birthday out to the baby of the family. Okay, y'all. My little sister's birthday is today, so I will be spending my day with her. But I wanted to jump on here before then and put a video up for y'all. Okay? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If karma is not kicking Boosie's tail right now, I don't know what to tell you. If karma is not kicking Boosie's Asika right now, my name ain't Miss Lowdown. Y'all, I am here to tell y'all, Boosie did so much dirt that is catching up with him finally. Okay? Now, I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but his name been ringing in these streets, okay? The car accident, he jumped on social media and said that he was not driving. Well, I don't know, I wasn't there, but word on the street is he was driving, y'all. And this is crazy because he been running around all over social media saying that he having heart problems, chest problems, he in pain ever since the accident. Now, when I first heard it, I was sitting back like, maybe he trying to, get more money out the insurance policy. I don't know. Because they said that he was the only one that walked away that it was fine. Okay, y'all? Everybody else was kind of banged up that was in the car, but he walked away. He was standing around outside and fussing. We saw him when everybody was laid in the street. And word on the street, y'all, is the reason why everybody was out of the cars and this and that and this was because they jumped out that car because Boosie wanted to put the blame on somebody else. And word on the street, I wasn't there, so I'm going to say allegedly, he was driving. He was speeding. This is what they're saying. Boosie was the one driving that car. He could have took somebody's life. And he ran a red light, allegedly. This is what they're saying. Okay? Now, he's on social media begging, running back and forth to the hospitals. This hospital, that hospital, this hospital, that hospital. Y'all, I talked to somebody. And they said that the reason why Boosie's it's probably a number of things why Boosie's having problem with his chest. Okay? But they are saying that due to the fact that Boosie was hit on the left, because this is what they're saying they're diagnosing him with, okay? Somebody finally gave him a diagnosis because he's been running from hospital to hospital, snatching out IVs out his arm, all kind of stuff. This is what he's been doing lately. Somebody told me the reason why he's having them heart problems right now is that steering wheel. That steering wheel, y'all. That's why. Because they're saying that his left atrial or something like that is enlarged. That's why. Do y'all see how lies can get you in trouble? Lies can get you in trouble. So he told everybody else he wasn't driving because he didn't want to take the fall. And Boosie good for this. He good at pointing the finger at somebody else with everything that he does. And I mean everything. He points the finger at everybody else when he does something. He always had. Throw a rock, had his hand every single time. But lo and behold, now it's looking like this laughing to catch up with him because if he was hit with the steering wheel, he hit his chest up against the steering wheel. This is why he having them chest pains, y'all. Lord have mercy. If Karma ain't spinning blocks, I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't, okay? This is what they saying is wrong with Boosie. And he went to several hospitals and everybody just said, no, nothing is wrong, nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong. And he finally just got diagnosed with something. Okay? He was sending out all kind of SOSs. And now they are saying this is what's wrong. But like I told y'all, it's a number of things what's wrong with Boosie. Karma, number one. Number two, his lies is catching up to him. Okay? Just like the lie he told he wasn't driving, this proves he was. This proves he was driving, y'all. This is why his chest was hit that hard. Okay, y'all? Karma is kicking his tail, along with all the people that he done did dirty, that's gone and that's still here, that he done did dirty. This is what's going on with Boosie, y'all. This is exactly what's going on with Boosie. Now, let's get into a few things when it comes to Mr. Boosie. Okay, y'all? And for all you Boosie lovers that want to be in the comment section saying, don't be talking about Boosie, back. Go to somebody else's page. Ain't nobody asked you to come here. I'm just saying, y'all. Go to somebody else's page. Because I'm about to talk about Mr. Boosie. Okay? I am about to talk about Boosie. And believe it or not, I'm going to leave out a lot of people. A lot of people. Okay? This is him in a restaurant with his little checkerboard shirt on. Talk about he can't breathe in the restaurant. And peep this, y'all. He had Ruth Chris, where they claim a situation took place with Dolph. Okay, y'all. And then he was supposed to be the first person that come to Memphis to take over after Dolph was taken out. Ruth Chris, ain't that's the day the place where young Dolph was at? The night before they took him out? When the girl said, I was the last one that took a picture with Boosie. Not Boosie. Young Dolph. Y'all. His name ringing so much I can't keep it. I can't keep it out. Y'all. Look at here. In there begging. Why won't any doctors see me? What is wrong with you all? Is something wrong and you keep telling me it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. Throwing his number online saying, please, y'all, tell somebody to call me. And I need somebody to check my chest out. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, y'all. You can't breathe because you ain't got a heart in the first place. You had a bad heart in the first place, Boosie. And it had nothing to do with health. It had to do with the dirtiness that you are. You are dirty. In every which way, and you will make money off of people as long as you can, and you don't care who it is. You could care less who it is. I promise y'all. And this is him online talking about his chest hurt. Every time I look at this picture right here, I think about Duke the Jeweler. This is the same look he had when he was on that plane trying to get away from the people that he drove in a car to Houston with. He jumped on the plane on the way back, and they drove, the people that he came there with. Not because he just wanted to separate from them, but he didn't want to be in a car with them while they had that jewelry on them. And he probably took some with him. But I bet you any amount of money, y'all, that's why Boosie separated from his cousins and his drivers and all of this stuff. Because he didn't want that. Either he had the jewelry or they had the jewelry. And word on the street is they had the jewelry. Boosie did not want to get caught with that jewelry. Not after, I'm just saying, y'all. Duke the Jeweler lost his life. He didn't want to get caught with that. And he think that it's over. He think it's over. Aw. It's not over. There are goons still in Chicago. I'm just saying. They got it in for Mr. Boosie. They want Boosie so bad over this whole situation. But it looks like Karma is going to take him out. And I'm just saying, y'all. It look like Karma going to take him out before them goons in Chicago can get to him. Over Duke the Jeweler. And any two-time, I'm going to tell y'all this. Any two-time that you are that slimy, grimy of a person, that you would help set up a big fan of yours, allegedly, y'all. Because word on the street is Duke the Jeweler was a huge fan of Boosie. He looked up to him. And Boosie invited this man there, told him that to bring everything you got, cuz I'm about to hook you up, Mike. And he brought all the jewelry there, thinking he's about to sell it. And they took it. And the only reason they didn't take his big chain, because they couldn't get it off his neck. That's the only reason they didn't take that big one. But they took his jewelry and they took him out. And Boosie once again pointed the finger. It wasn't me, Mike. You the one invited him there. Not only did you invite him to the dice party, you invited him to your concert. You invited him. So his BLOOD is on your hands. He was pointing the finger though. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. He always do it every single time. And like I told y'all, people can't rest in peace. This man was at the height of his career. This man was doing something nobody in the hood else was doing, making his own jewelry. He was so talented. And there's no doubt in my mind that his son wasn't going to be just as talented, because he probably was going to teach him the ropes. And anybody else that probably was close to him, he probably was going to teach them how to make jewelry and stuff like that too. And his life was cut short, hanging out with somebody that he admired. It's a wonder Boosie can even sleep at night, let alone breathe. To be honest, how do you do something like that? This man was a fan of Boosie's for the longest, y'all. And he finally got to spend a day with Boosie. Then he invited him into his concert and everything. He got to spend another day with Boosie. Only thing I can say about Duke the Jeweler, may he rest in peace, is before he went out, he was happy. He was happy. Because he got to spend the time with the person he wanted to spend that time with. He got to hang around Boosie. Little did he know that was going to be his last time being around anybody after he got what he really wanted, to be around Boosie. But people got to start paying attention to the people that they call themselves admiring. If he lined up, allegedly, other people, there have been rumors that Boosie lined up several other people. Even his baby mama's brother, allegedly, was lined up giving some bad street pharmacy stuff or something like that. If he lined up people like that, and you got all of these people going around saying that he did this and he did that, you got to take heed to some of this stuff. But he didn't. And he trusted Boosie. And No Heart Boosie showed him just how he felt about it, allegedly. And right after he was taken out, Boosie and his son act like they was happy about it. Him and his son was taunting the passing of Duke the Jeweler, y'all. But it looks like Mother Nature is going to take Boosie out before the goons do. I'm just saying, y'all. This is what it's looking like right now. All his crap is catching up to him. We ain't forgot about King Von. We ain't forgot, Boosie, that you were the one that invited King Von to come meet you somewhere. You wanted to do a collab with him. When King Von was in the car, all of a sudden, when he left his event, he was supposed to be going back to the room and this and that and this. But everything got stopped all at once. King Von wanted to go the other way, and all his other people that was in other cars wondered, where's King Von going? Where's he going? Where's he going? He was going to meet you, Boosie, allegedly, because you all of a sudden wanted to do a collab with him. He was going to meet you. But he ended up meeting his demise. And then you jumped on social media and you said, man, if I would have showed up, I might have saved his life. But right after he was taken out, you taunted him too in a video. Not only did you taunt him, but you was hanging out with Rondo and then right afterwards. You also, I think you put him in a movie after he took out King Von. They helped line him up. That wasn't no just spare the moment that King Von just ran into Quando Rondo. You all made sure that he ran into Quando Rondo. And y'all knew that they were beefing, and you knew what type of person that King Von was, that he was going to want to put them paws on him. That's what you knew. And y'all had the backup ready so that as soon as King Von stepped to him, that they were going to take him out. And it was going to look like self-defense. When y'all had this all planned from the start. We ain't forgot about that either, Boosie. Okay, Boosie. We ain't forgot. Let's keep going, y'all. Rest in peace to King Von. What about Mo 3, Boosie? Word on the street, you knew about the setup. Word on the street. Mo 3 was another one that looked up to Boosie. Thought that Boosie was the yin yang. He found out that he wasn't, though. He found out that Boosie was hateful. And Boosie was jealous. The more Mo 3 came up, the more Boosie was jealous. He went and did a little questionnaire, lie detector test. Remember that lie detector test, Boosie? Instead of you asking some questions that make sense. Do you got more money than me? Do you this? You gonna do some more music with me? You gonna do this? It's all about you. All about you. And the jealousy was seeping through your skin through that questionnaire, Boosie. It was seeping through your skin. And you think that we don't know about you putting Mo3 in your movie for a few seconds? Just so you could collect the insurance policy off of him? Word on street. That's what it was about. So you can say to the insurance company that Mo3 didn't live to finish the movie, so I get the cash out. Word on the street. You knew what was about to go down with Mo3. You think they rested in peace? They not. Not until this justice comes. They might be now because they all dancing and laughing at y'all right now. Look at Yellow out here. He on his way following the yellow brick road right now, trying to pray he can, get out of trouble right now. But they piling it up on him too. And your health issues and your little stuff that you're out here enjoying your little fancy cars, wrecking your cars out speeding and putting blame on somebody else just like you always do. It's catching up, ain't it, Boosie? Rest in peace to Mo3 too, y'all. But word on the street, he knew about the play. That's why allegedly, Boosie was sent the video of Mo3 on the expressway. Confirmation, y'all, that the job was done. And right after Mo3 gets taken out, you hanging out with everybody. But at the same time, you want to act as if you and Yellow was beefing. Really, Boosie? People still questioning if you really got powed. Because you was just like, what's that guy that just got hit up in Memphis? Looked like he got a little scar on his leg, but he act like he got powed. And then the next week, he's up dancing and through the crutches. Everybody's saying that guy is, what's his name? Little Sosa Walker. Whatever his name is. He did a Boosie. Y'all. But the crazy part, Sauce Walker probably don't have no health issues like Boosie. Boosie is a diabetic. You don't even heal like that. Showed a fake picture on social media of somebody else's leg messed up. And then the next couple months, you dancing, walking, going on vacation, swimming, everything, Boosie. A lot of people still to this day don't even believe you ever got hit up in Dallas. That was all a lie. And who reported that? Mr. Rainwater. Why is Mr. Rainwater always the first person that reports to the news stations when something happens? And he wasn't even there. So how would Rainwater know? A lot of unanswered questions, ain't it, y'all? When I tell y'all Boosie's karma is hitting him left and right, it's hitting him. He got this shorty, Marlo Mike, okay, y'all, to go out, allegedly, and take out all his enemies. He looked up to Boosie, too. He was a shorty. Boosie called himself, being a role model to him. Keep him out of trouble. Keep on him straight and narrow. In the public, that's what he was telling everybody. But behind closed doors, you was whispering in his ear who to take out next. That's why he went and got that tattoo. Who's next, Boosie? You had this little one, because he was young, out here taking out all your enemies. And the police and the feds dropped the ball on this one. Because you pointed the finger somewhere else. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. This is what you've been doing for all your life, Boosie. Pointing the finger somewhere else. You took somebody that hadn't even... a street kid. Hadn't even had a chance to start living his life. To know what life is really about. And you were on the come up at that time. You had him out here allegedly taking out everybody. And all the police, if they really cared about who really did what to what, and what it came from, all they had to do was ask them, what did these people do to you? Nothing. This kid didn't even know these other guys that Boosie was having him take out. They didn't do nothing to Marlo Mike. They wasn't his enemies. They were Boosie enemies. And the police let Boosie off the hook. Because allegedly, when he told on Boosie threatened to do something to his people. And he got scared. And he said he lied. Boosie didn't do what he did. It was all him. And they let Boosie back out of jail, and he stayed in. He stayed in. Now, I understand Boosie himself not putting some money on his books. Because that don't look too good. Make it look like you the one paid him. But the least that Boosie could have did was give the money to somebody else to put on this guy books. And he didn't. Boosie hates this kid now. Because he told on him the first time. But never mind, he took out all your enemies. And you left him high and dry. And people were posting stuff about this guy running around in the jail. People putting paws on him, doing stuff to him. And Boosie was laughing about it. Somebody that went out here and put in work for you? You ain't even looking out for him right now. He's in jail probably the rest of his life because he took out so many of Boosie's enemies. Not his enemies, Boosie's enemies. And you would think that Boosie would look past the fact that he mentioned his name. He did turn around and say he lied so you could get out. You still don't show him no type of respect, Boosie. This was a street person that was raising himself till you came along. And you saw how ruthless he was and how loyal he was to you, that he would do anything you asked. And you can't put $10 on his books. But you can pass hundreds and hundreds of dollars around at the restaurant trying to act as if you out here just balling out of control with your stacks of money. And he's in the jail suffering right now. For taking somebody out. He ain't even know. He just did it for you. Allegedly. And you don't have the grace to give him that much respect. I can see if this was a grown man, but this was a child during that time. He was young. He was a street person that didn't have nobody. And Boosie molded him into this alleged hitter. And now he has turned his back and walk away from him, and he's in there suffering, suffering, suffering. So when I see Boosie holding his chest, saying that he can't breathe, I don't give up nothing about it. And I know people thinking, oh, she's defending her hitter. He was a young person during that time. And I didn't see so many people that live in the hood, that grew up in the hood. You see so many that older people can talk into doing stuff because their parents on street pharmacy stuff and this and that and that and this. When you don't have no guidance and you mess around and start hanging with the wrong people, this is what happens to you. The streets will eat you up alive. If he was older, I'd be like, Doc, lock him up and throw away the key. But you're talking about somebody that was out here struggling on the streets, and Boosie called himself, took him in, took him under his wing. He was going to look out for him, and this is how he looked out for him. He talked him into allegedly, this is what the streets is saying. I wasn't there, I don't know. Talked him into doing all of this mess for him. And he walked away. And he ain't looked back since. You would think sometime Boosie would be in his bed at night saying, man, he did take out all my enemies. He was young. Let me get somebody to put some money on his books. No. No. Not Boosie. He's sitting in a restaurant fronting like he giving hundreds of dollars to the waitress. And then he take the camera away from the money a little bit, his hand away. And then look like he rolled the money back and put it back in his pocket. All Boosie is a fronter. That's it. He likes to front. But the people that's loyal to him, he's not loyal to them. The fans that run behind him, he quick to do him dirty, y'all. And this is why he's being done dirty right now. This is what he posted. Boosie didn't hold back when he jumped on X calling out Atlanta's healthcare system. Atlanta got the worst hospitals in the USA. Ratchet, trifling. That sound like you, Boosie. Atlanta hospitals ain't shitica. No, you ain't shitica, Boosie. You ain't. How you play your daughters and your sons. The sons is more important than the daughters are. The daughter that got a career, if you helped her a little bit, if you let her open up for one of your shows, the world will see that she has talent. But you so dirty. You don't want her to shine. He got all these health issues. You would think that he would make sure that somebody that has talent in his family will be able to take care of themselves in case something happens to him. No. Boosie won't even help her career, y'all. His daughter. And she sounds just like him. They could do some collabs together. But he won't. That's the difference between him and T.I. and other people. They help theirs. When they got some talent, they help their kids. Boosie pushing his son instead of his daughter. And his daughter has more talent than the son. Make that make sense, y'all. This is him posting all of this stuff. He also pleaded for help from a specialist. I need a cardiologist, y'all, in Atlanta to see me ASAP. Helmet, man, I can't breathe. And included in the phone number for the assistant. He put his phone number out there, y'all. I need help now. Karma. It's only so many times you can point the finger at somebody. It's only so many times. How everybody else that was in the car had issues, messed up. You still walking, but you still got hit by that doggone steering wheel. You hit your chest on that steering wheel. That's why your chest hurt. Along with you don't eat right, you don't take care of yourself, and you're diabetic. You run around here at the restaurant, eat whatever you want to eat, do whatever you want to do. All of it is catching up to you, Boosie. As it should. So for the people that's feeling sorry for you, I don't know why. You ain't feel sorry for nobody you done dirty. So why should people feel sorry for you? I just want to jump on here real quick though, y'all. I am about to go turn up with my baby girl. And it is what it is, y'all. Boosie's karma is catching up to him, and that big lie that he told that he wasn't driving, this proves he was. Word on the street. I talked to a doctor and asked them. I told y'all I got some doctor friends. I talked to a doctor and asked him, is this possible? What would cause these? That steering wheel. He hit his chest on it. That's why. The proof is in the pudding, y'all. And it's right in his face. And he lied about it. And now you're seeing who was driving that car, y'all. So I wonder, is they going to do a little bit more digging? Is the truth about to really come out? Okay? I wouldn't even be surprised if he ain't got a bruise on his chest from that steering wheel when he hit it. Because word on the street, he was speeding and showing off his car, how fast it could go. And ran that light, not caring if he took somebody's life or not. Allegedly. Allegedly. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.